Hey guys, just going into, we've had a little bit of a nice volume boost in the market over the last day or so, so I thought I would just break things up before I do go into the next lessons and the next segments. I just want to clarify a few things that have gone on here. Okay, so GA, starting with GA, the markups that we've done so far, you can clearly see we had a lot of chop, a lot of consolidation. And the level here, I've actually placed that one on at the bottom of the bodies right there, and bringing that across, you can see where price has spiked once and then into it again. The secondary spike is the shooting star formation, which is now more or less, it's done two things here. Okay, it's tapped into 8.4, it's tapped into the previous body level, and then the market has shown and displayed a closure below this area here, this zone. So I'm just trying to exercise the PA, the price action, and how the PA has behaved overall. If we can actually see the high of this candlestick right here, if I put the crosshair there, you can see that it is actually a lower swing high in comparison to the high which has been printed right here, and so on and so forth. So I'm now looking for, okay, lower low, lower high, and then we're looking for price now to dump itself into 8,240 and maybe even 8,200. I'm in this trade, I was in this trade at the closure of this candlestick with the shooting star, and what we have to consider here is we have to be mindful of price. Price has closed back below the area. Can you see where it's actually tapped bang on into the previous body there, and then we broke through, we've retested, and then now we're looking for a continuation to the downside. Look at the clarity on this chart. Look how simplistic, okay, things are when we know exactly where to plot certain levels, certain areas, and so forth, and we're tracking price in and out. So we've come through, we've tapped into structure 8.4, created a lower swing high, price has moved back down, and we've closed below this area right here, and now we've actually broken through the previous low, which is the purple area on the 4-hour bodies. We've now retested that zone spike through, and even here that's an entry in itself as well. Stop 3 to 5 pips above because we broke structure and now we're going into lower territory. Territorial lows, i.e. target, is right here, purple line, that can be our target one. So I was in closure here, 8,340, 8,342, you know, give and take a little bit of spread, 1 pip. And then we have the follow through afterwards. Stop loss, it is above the highs. In this case, I wanted to give GA some breathing room because if we look at the current price structure, we can see a lot of choppiness and a lot of weird price action. So we just want to stay in the safe zone when it comes to our stops, and just be mindful that because of what we've seen so far, the market can maybe chop a little bit more before continuing in the overall direction. For me, GA 8200 is a good shout because we have these confluences which we've already built together. And now I'm just looking for the carry through. Let's have a look at gold. So gold, quite interesting. As you can see over here, I've got the tiles. I've completely just cleaned up the hourly time frame over here. So we have prominent high, lower swing, lower swing, lower swing on the hourly. Then we have price break and dump. Over here we have huge liquidity going into a region. I can't really put my finger on where exactly if I was to bring that across, you can see where it's tapped into that region, more or less to the T. Entries over here, just to display it to you and open your minds, is, okay, we have the hanging man, then we have price break, but we didn't actually break the 4-hour region from that zone right there. Then we have price breakdown, and then we have follow through. Follow through at the moment, okay, follow through at the moment, as you can see, this candle in particular in the last 4 hours, we went from open 1527, 1505. That's a good amount of pips. But what we can see and what we can distinguish from the price action right now and where the price is potentially going, I caught this entire move. I'm out of the trade. I'm now looking for price to come and revisit this zone. So if you look here where we plotted the level, and I explained this clearly to you, we are now underneath. Okay, so maybe we can retest that. We might spike to it and then pull back. If you look over here on the hourly, keeping it clean and precise, we can maybe get PA to pop back to the upside, and then from the upside, boom, down, like so. We have the daily area here as well, but overall, if we look at the daily time frame, at the moment it is 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. Come on, bro. It's 8 p.m. and we've had a big down day. I don't know why this is stalling on me right now. However, we're looking for price to carry into 1488, which is still 220, 240 pips away. So that came through relatively nicely. If we look at GBP USD and we look at accuracy here, okay, so we ran out of this zone. We took out this region, but look where we came into. Look at this accuracy here from the candle body. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, and look how the price then, again, the beauty of the black candles is because we're just tracking price and we're leaving the colors out of the room. We've come back below. Entry here, okay, because we've gone out, we're above water for a while, and then we've sank back down and below. Closure, retest into the region right there, as you can see, clear as day, and then boom, price is broken down, and we are now in. I did say to you guys, I did state on one of the previous videos, this would be a target point going across 2370, and we've now breached that. Because we have the breach there, my internet's a little bit laggy right now, I'm not sure why, but as long as we are below this region, we can probably come back, retest it, and then go to the next level. So that was a big ass move. That's a good 200 pips. What happened here? And look at the accuracy on how, if I zoom in, look at this, across to the T. What else do we have here? 1.2500 psychological level boundary, which is tapped into 1, 2 times. Rolled over, prices come back below the region, and then prices then start to, it's sunk. It's done its thing. I told you this was going to happen, and all we had to really wait for is the precise, particular levels in which to trade from. Here, I wouldn't particularly look for entries personally. If I tile this, so this is the price action over here. So we had this little volume boost this morning. We have the bearish engulfing that ripped it back down. Over here on the hourly, if you were to translate this PA into here, you can clearly see that the bearish engulfing, that actually provided a good opportunity to then go short, and then we carry the trade south intraday. And then again, monetization, we break through the clear lows. This area where volume is trapped, you can see where market has picked up the money and then ran with it. Okay, picked up the money and then ran with it. And then now my next target for GBP USD is going to be 1.2289, this daily area which we've keyed on together. So the understanding and the technical analysis that we're placing on is very, very intelligent. And if you know, okay, cool, I have my 4 hour, I have my daily, come into the hourly, see where I can transcribe that information in order to find a potential trade setup. The next trade is always going to be around the corner, and this is how we can actually consistently pinpoint entries and make good money. USD CAD overall, we came into this zone, we had 3 pin formation. Can you see how it's reacted? 1, 2, and 3. Price reaction, and look where we've came into. The blue daily level, which is on there as well. What I can now see on USD CAD is 1, 2, 3 pin perhaps. And I'm now looking for, because all of this price action here, the price has now created a lower high. We have the prominent high, lower swing, and now we're looking for a drive meltdown, hopefully coming through this level. And just like GBP USD did, once it reacts into this level, it picks up money, and then the volume is created into the next area. So I thought I'd just drop this video in there real quick, because I just want to keep you up to date with things that I'm looking at in personal trades too. So I milked GBP USD, absolutely killed gold, and GA, I'm currently short that into 8200, so that's going to be something that I do see playing out more or less to the T, 82, and then USD CAD breaking through this region into the next, and then obviously we have our weekly region right here in which I'm expecting price to fall into. So quick recap, hope you enjoyed that, hope you're learning so far and absorbing this information. Onwards and upwards, let's get into the next video.